allegation has landed on the beams just days before Mumbai's civic poll kick-off on January 15. Congress MP Varsha Gaikwad has released what she is calling a full-fledged charge sheet, branding the civic body as the Bhrasht Mahayuti Corporation. She is accusing the BJP-led Mahayuti government of looting thousands of crores through the BMC administrator ever since elected representatives were sidelined in March 2022. But here's the twist. These allegations are neither proven in court yet, nor they can be dismissed as empty political noise. So today, we are focusing on the middle truth. Right before the BMC elections, this is about accountability. Are these genuine red flags backed by documents or just election time drama? The Congress has named alleged frauds ranging from rupees 5,000 crore PAP housing issue to an 87 crore bridge failure in Andheri and questionable Methi River works. Stick around as we break down what's alleged, what's documented, and why it matters right now. Hello, I'm Khatija and you're watching Lokmat Times. Today we are decoding this fresh Congress charge sheet against the BMC as allegations of massive scams surface just as Mumbai gears up for its crucial civic election on January 15, 2026. But before we get into it, do hit subscribe and press the bell icon so you don't miss this important updates. Now, the Congress has highlighted three major scams in this charge sheet. Let's go through each one based strictly on reports and documents. First, the biggest allegation. The rupees 5,000 crore PAP housing issue in Malad near Sanjay Gandhi National Park. Gaikwad first raised this in November. She alleges that BMC changed the status of no development zone land, converting it from police housing to over 13,000 PAP units meant for slum rehabilitation. According to her, a single builder linked to Shahid Balwa received 1,000 crore worth of TDR and credit notes even before any construction began or environmental clearances were obtained. She also claims that by waiving certain fees, the civic body caused a rupees 100 crore loss. Government orders from May and June 2023 do confirm the land reclassification and tender process. However, as of now, this remains a political demand for investigation. There is no ED case or charge sheet filed yet. Next is Gokhale Bridge controversy in Andheri. This 87 crore road over bridge, named after Gopal Krishna Gokhale, faced a delay of nearly 2 years and even suffered a collapse. RTI activist Godfrey Pimenta filed an appeal, and BMC's reply dated September 19, 2024 shows that the contractor was penalized just rupees 5,000, despite earlier claims of rupees 3 crore fine. Payment bills accessed through RTI confirmed that only the token amount was deducted. BMC has maintained that the remaining penalty will be recovered from pending bills, but this response has raised serious questions around enforcement and accountability. The third issue is the long-running Methi River desilting case. Congress links it to the administrator-run BMC, though investigations into this matter began earlier. In July and August 2025, the Enforcement Directorate conducted raids at the 8th election. They froze assets worth rupees 47 crore belonging to a BMC engineer from the Stormwater Drains Department and 5 contractors, including Acute Infra. According to the findings, 9 fake MOUs were created for slit dumping that never actually took place, and yet 45.5 crore was paid out. Agencies also found cartelization in tenders between 2013 and 2023, causing an estimated loss of rupees 65 crore. The EOWs and SIT flagged forged documents and suspicious financial transactions, and an ECIR has been filed under money laundering laws. There have been no arrest or final verdicts yet, but these investigations are very much active. Now, some important context here. Mumbai's BMC has been without elected corporator since March 2022 and is currently being run by a state-appointed administrator, that is Bhushan Gagrani. Courts have previously raised concerns about large contracts being approved without an elected house. At the same time, it's worth remembering that the BJP had earlier accused the Uddhav Thackeray-led Shiv Sena BMC over Methi River issues and COVID-related purchases. With elections approaching, the roles have clearly reversed. The Congress says it wants this election to focus on real civic problems like flooding and slum rehabilitation, not identity politics, and they are also preparing a manifesto. So are these proven scams? Not entirely. There are no court convictions yet, but RTI replies, government orders and ED raids do point to serious red flags, from fake bills and symbolic penalties to possible rule bending. Investigations are ongoing and financial losses have been officially quantified. At the end of the day, this charge sheet isn't just political rhetoric, it's built on documented gaps and unresolved questions from the period of administrator rule at the BMC. As Mumbai heads to the polls on January 15, the bigger question is this: will voters demand stronger elected oversight to restore accountability, or will these allegations fade into election noise? What do you think? Tell us in the comments below.